First of all, the difference between a leader and a follower is attitude. Now, it took me 30 years to make that one statement. 30 years. I made that statement after many years of frustration. You know, our entire conference is built on the concept of a story that I tell in this book. Because average is so comfortable. We need to be shocked out of our failure to experience success. The difference between a leader and a follower is attitude. Let me tell you why I'm saying this. I have been helping people for 30 years now. Really, it's actually for 34 years. I started very young training people. And I have trained thousands of people to discover their purpose, develop their potential. I've discovered them to discover their dreams and to capture their visions. I've taken all kinds of professionals through hundreds of seminars. Thousands of people went through our courses. I created the first leadership institute in my country. Trained hundreds of people. The last 20 years, over 250,000 people went through our training seminars. And what frustrated me is after all of that training, people still did not change. And I was frustrated. And so I had a long talk with my mentor, my Lord, my King, after being so frustrated. And then pastoring a church for over 25 years now, it was worse. Because you're with people for 25 years and they still don't change. And so I was frustrated. And I said, God, why don't people change? And I went through a period of personal, private disillusionment. I said, God, I don't want to waste any more of my time with people if they're not going to change. I said, what is missing? I've taught them principles, precepts, techniques, methods, all the things you teach people, and they still don't change. And he answered me in a very simple way. He said, people don't change until their attitudes change. I mean, that was too simple for me. And then he said, attitudes don't change until thinking changes. And thinking doesn't change until beliefs change. So he says you got to go below education. You got to get down under teaching. You got to tap into something that the average human never gets to. You have to tap into the spirit of belief. Here's a thought you want to write down. It is the unique attitudes that distinguish leaders from followers. You can tell a leader from a follower simply by observing their attitude differences. A follower sees a problem. The leader sees an opportunity. They look at the same thing. Their conclusions are different. Followers panic. Leaders plan.